Well, now to the brave schoolboys who saved the life of their drowning mate with the whole emergency caught on camera. Elise Elliott joins us live with the details. Elise?
Tracy, the 17-year-olds were on a dream wakeboarding holiday when it turned to disaster. Zach had a shocking accident. He was unconscious and he was drowning. His friends were terrified for him, but they leapt in and saved him. Because of their quick reactions, he's alive today. But what makes this story so extraordinary is the fact every single dramatic frame is actually caught on camera. So tonight, we bring you their story of bravery.
It's such a sport where you're trying new things all the time and just went wrong that one time. Yeah, it's frightening knowing that I was drowning for probably 30 seconds.
It was just a massive shock because we saw it just going down face first.
It's a bit frightening now when I look back at it. It's just fun and I enjoy it being with your mates out in the summer. It's just good fun.
These three mates are rock solid, and the mortar that binds them is their shared love of wakeboarding.
It's pretty much just the rush you get like when you're out there on a nice summer day. Yeah. It's just so much fun. But a recent wakeboarding trip nearly smashed that bond. 17-year-old Zachary Campbell is cruising along the river when a 360-degree trick goes horribly wrong. The terrifying accident on the Murray River at Chuka, all caught on the GoPro fixed to the front of his wakeboard.
Had an impact with the water and it's knocked me out.
So this vision is of you lying face down the Murray River,
Yeah, so
sinking, drowning.
Yeah.
What's it like watching this chilling vision back? I mean, this is you dying.
It's crazy. It's for about 30 seconds here, I'm swallowing water and drowning till my mates get there.
And that's what makes this story so extraordinary. Zach's best mates, Daniel Talbot and Michael Potts, swim to save him. The remarkable rescue, all caught on camera.
Yeah, Dad noticed initially. He's like, quick, we got to get to him as quick as we can. He told us to jump straight off the boat. We flipped him and pulled him in while he was having the seizure and all that, so it's pretty scary for us. Dad was yelling out to us pretty much all the instructions, so flipped him over, tried to keep his head up. That was the main thing, just so he wouldn't get any water in his lungs and all that. But yeah, just trying to get him to shore, keep his back straight, all that sort of stuff.
What they did was really good. They were very, very calm. They supported him well in the water and they didn't attempt to drag him up the bank because that could have been a bit catastrophic. It was a very steep bank and it was would have been very difficult to extricate him from that location.
We can see that vision, Michael, where he just goes down, down, down.
Yeah.
It's really terrifying vision. Next thing you know, both of you have got your arms around him. What was the first thing that went through your mind?
Oh, just flip him over, because we saw him just going down face first. We couldn't touch the bottom either, so we were just like trying to hold him up with our arms and then using our legs to swim him in as best we could. And your mate at this point is having a fit as well to make it even more difficult. How hard was that? Yeah, that was probably the hardest bit of it all because like his arms are swinging everywhere and all that, so we were just completely shocked. Did you think he could die? Yeah, for sure, yeah. Yeah. What's it like seeing your best mates you've been friends with since year 7, saving your life?
Oh, it's a shock. It's just, when you watch the footage, it's just shocking seeing that. And their faces, they were terrified.
Yeah, they were scared, they were going to lose you.
Yeah.
But thanks to his quick-thinking hero mates, Zach didn't die. Bystanders on the foreshore come to help. Someone calls an ambulance. Zach is safely put on a stretcher.
Is he normally this colour? Is he a bit pale, do you think?
When we arrived, we saw some young men supporting the patient in the water at the bank of the river, and they were keeping his head out of the water and just supporting me overall, which was really good.
Paramedic John Dorival was one of the first on the scene.
Our main concern was his airway at that stage because he had been vomiting, but he'd also been unconscious in the water. And because he had been unconscious, we weren't sure whether he had any other injuries, such as spinal injuries or things of that nature.
Keep still. He's got the mother's number if you want.
Zach is still unconscious when the ambulance chopper arrives. What's the first thing you remember after coming to?
When I was in the helicopter, I woke up and, yeah, the paramedics were telling me what was happening, but I didn't really click to it.
How did you two feel seeing the helicopter take off with your mate inside?
Well, it was just like really weird, like getting there all that time with just looking forward to the holiday. We just didn't really think that was going to happen, something like that.
Remarkably, Zach did not sustain any injuries. He's back with his mates on Victoria's Mornington Peninsula, playing footy, contemplating the end of Year 12, and yes, tentatively wakeboarding again.
I went again probably a couple of weeks later and I was a bit frightened to go out, just because I've seen the footage and it was a bit frightening.
That's understandable, but it isn't the end of your wakeboarding passion, is it?
No.
So what have you learnt from this?
Just learnt that you got to be careful when you're out and make sure you're with a couple of people and they know what they're doing in case something does go wrong.
Looking back at the vision, are you proud of how you handled yourselves?
Well, yeah, pretty much, yeah. Like thinking that he could have died and that we helped him out and all that, it's a really good feeling.
I guess he owes you more than a slab for your upcoming 18th birthday.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, not many guys at 17
slabs.
can say they've saved their best mate's life.
Yeah.
You two have saved your best mate's life.
Yep.
Must be an awesome feeling.
Yeah, it is, for sure.
I think they did a great job. If they hadn't done what they had done prior to our arrival, then the outcome from this situation could have been drastically different to what it was.
I just want to say thank you to them, I really appreciate it. And they did a really good job of what they did and they basically saved my life.
They did. Zach certainly chose his friends well.